Alright guys, we're back with a new episode. Obviously, hopefully we do a lot better this time around than last. We'll start off with Endymion because he's our best normal summon out of what we've got here. And we'll start the Endymion line because it's always a really good line. Now that I've become an official Endymion player against my own will. But I don't mind it. These cards are actually quite good and they're pretty good for advantage. We're going to try to obviously search here. We're not going to be able to get the Time Thief unless we draw like Run Ryu or something. But yeah, let's see what we draw. Search out Zora. Maybe on the follow-up we'll get to a Run Ryu or something of that sort. So we'll go with that. And we'll pop the Artemis the Moon Maiden to hopefully draw. I don't know what our opponent has here that he has the ability to react to. It's got a 40 card deck, but a 13 card extra deck. Not sure what the deal with that is. I guess we'll have to see. So let's see. We're going to draw Fiendish Chain. That's not bad. I guess I'll put back Xiao Sai. Just because Zora is probably better than Xiao Sai. So we do have some interruptions. We have Fiendish Chain, Judgment, and Chalice. It's not ideal, but what can you do? I mean, like I said, we've been drawing a little weird lately. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on with Master Duel, where we just will not draw the special summons with our regular monsters. We do play a lot of special summons. I mean, we play 6 plus a bunch of regular. We play almost as many special summons as we do regular. Our opponent's playing Blue Eyes. I honestly don't even think that this is even a dumb judgment, but I mean, because if I do this, yeah, it's not worth judgmenting this. It's not the worst judgment because then he goes -1. But obviously this is a card that you would rather Ash than Judgment. We can do other stuff with the rest. We can do like Fiendish Chain on the alternative or whatever we need to later. Blue Eyes is another one. It's a matchup that is like, should have Judgment to the other one then. Never mind. I guess it's a good thing I saved Judgment. Might as well to save my 2 interruptions. Judgment, Blue Eyes isn't like a bad matchup by any means. If we draw Barrier Statue, it's actually usually an auto win. Now the problem is their base like summon is like 3000 attack, which is a little difficult to get over when our strongest monsters are not that strong. And yeah, it's fine. So I'm gonna, if he wants to activate the effect, that's fine because Fiendish Chain could just chain to it. Alright, he's going to activate. I'm probably just going to Fiendish Chain. Do that. And now we'll stop him from doing that. Plus he can't attack with it either way. Alright, that'll resolve. And now he permanently can't attack, which is actually quite nice too. I don't know what other summons he's got in hand. I know he's got Blue Eyes in hand and in Graveyard. So, this is a little annoying. He's got Sage. So you could swap out the Blue Eyes. Perhaps we should have gone Forbidden Chalice on the Blue Eyes alternative. Perhaps we should have done that. But I guess it doesn't really matter all that much. Alright, he's going to go Abyss, which can search, double search essentially. Actually, this would be a smart card to Forbidden Chalice because this gets him a +2. So I think I am going to go ahead and Forbidden Chalice this. It'll give him some more attack, but that's not really relevant because he has enough attack to get over my monster anyway, and it's not like he's OTKing me this turn anyway. This will stop both effects, so the end phase effect to search and this effect to search. Yep, he's going to attack over whatever. It's not even that serious. We can get the Time Thief, but Time Thief alone is not enough. The end phase effect won't work either. He has nothing else going. He literally has 1 monster, so I'm not really too concerned. He has no protection for that monster. He's already used Harpy's Feather Duster. So we're not in a bad situation. Plus, whatever he's got in his hand, he's got at least 1 normal Blue Eyes. Okay. This is a little tough. I don't have enough resources to get to anything relevant. Anything too relevant, which sucks. That definitely does suck. Yeah, I have nothing to... Like, I have exactly... I can summon 3 monsters, essentially. I can summon 3 monsters, but no more. Actually, I can steal this card, is the best thing that I can probably do, is steal that monster. And, I I don't really know what that really accomplishes for us, but I can steal that monster if I want to. And give him this one. Alright, so I guess we'll do that. Yeah, we'll summon Zora out, and then we'll use Zora's effect momentarily. Maxi, of course. So I would need to do 4 special summons to steal this monster, and I actually don't think that that's worth it, so unfortunately, because of Maxi, I think we go to end phase. If I summon 4 monsters, because I have to summon this, the graveyard one, that's 2, and then I have to go into Geonator, so I have to summon 3 monsters in order to make a relevant play there, and I don't think summoning 3 monsters just to steal this is enough. It's gonna go straight to battle phase. That sucks as a situation. Maxi is like what can you do? It's a part of the game. Like, I can't really even complain about it. It's really annoying, but like I said, it's a part of the game, and we all have to kind of deal with it. This card's really annoying. I hope I draw Dimension. Never mind. It's happening no matter what I do. I was gonna say I would love to draw Dimensional Fissure, but I can't draw Dimensional Fissure. He's gonna end phase. He's gonna search again because this is every end phase. He's gonna search Jet. That's incredibly annoying. Followed by the Stone summoning from deck, and that's gonna summon a Jet. There's not much I can do. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is looking like it's over. Triple Tactics doesn't do shit. Like, literally does nothing right now. Our best bet is that he ashes this for some reason. That's our best bet. Is that he ashes this, and then we can do something with the fact that he ashes this effect. That is literally the best thing that could have happened. Now, to truth be told, I don't know what we can do now that he's going to ash that. I guess we can steal Jet, link it away, but that won't do anything. Yeah, we can steal Jet. We can get to another, like, Link 3 situation. And then we can steal this monster. Yeah, I actually think that is the best play that we can make, is to steal this monster. But the problem is he's got another Jet in hand, which means he can just summon the other Jet anyway. So no matter what I do, there's going to be a Jet coming out. Regardless of the situation, there's going to be another Jet coming out. So even if I do steal Jet, I'm still going to lose next turn because I only have 800 life points. So I actually think Triple Tactics Talents is the play to draw. And hopefully we draw into a floodgate that wins us the duel in some way. Small World. Memories. Can't use memories unless he attacks with Link Karibo. That card's dead. Small World. What is Small World going to get us? Small World can get us to Kashtira Ogre, Bestial Magnamut maybe. Yeah, Bestial Magnamut. Perhaps. I can banish the Blue Eyes. I drew 2 worthless cards. I can banish Blue Eyes out of the graveyard, that's about it. I can also pop this column, but again, Jet's coming out anyway. And I really don't have damage to play with right now, because if he attacks me with this, I just lose. Unfortunately, there's nothing that I can do to get to the only card that could really get me out of this situation, if I'm being honest, the only card that could get me out of this is the Mech Knight Crusade Avermax. That is the only card that can probably get me out of this situation legitimately. Other than that, there's nothing that I can do. Maybe I should have stolen with the Triple Tactics instead of drawing, but then we would be in the same situation even if I had. So, I mean, I guess we can try to go for some other plays here. We can go into Time Thief and hope we get a trap card, I guess. That's probably our best bet, is to Time Thief, hope we get a trap card. That is literally the best possible play that I can make. And we'll just go to battle phase to out this Link Karibo, why not? If he's going to activate that effect, that's fine. Nope, it's fine. Main phase 2, this is dead anyway, but I'll set it and then we'll just pass. And if we get a trap card, I think it's possible that we can keep playing and doing something here. If we get literally anything else, I think we lose the duel. Alright, activate Time Thief. Let's grab a trap card. Okay, we actually got a trap card. I'm in complete shock. Now what sucks is that we're going to lose. It's going to do a Jet. Target an effect monster, send it to the graveyard. I hope he targets this. See, I would use the effect, but this stays on board. Man, there's nothing I can do there. So he's going to send that to the graveyard. It is the best case scenario, but this is like such a... It's like not really a close game. We're like losing pretty handedly, but it's like we're still in it, kind of, depending on how these plays go. But we really shouldn't be. We should have lost already. That is still not game, so I think we're still fighting here. Alright, battle phase. Okay, so we're going to activate. If I activate memories, I just lose, right? Take damage equal. Yeah, I just lose, so I can't really do that. Activate Time Thief. Detach the trap card. And, actually, we lose no matter what. We lose no matter what. Because as soon as he destroys my monster by battle, he's going to put jet. He's going to summon out another jet anyway. Yeah, I'm going to put that back, but he's going to summon another... There's another jet in his hand, so the second this gets destroyed, I'm going to lose the duel. Yeah, that's going to get destroyed, and then he's going to summon jet number 2 from hand. Yeah, it's over. Jet is really the main thing in Blue Eyes that absolutely destroy. If it wasn't for Jet, we'd usually probably actually... We win more often. But we're going to go out on our own terms here. It's like self-TK. Yeah, we're going to go out on our own terms. Yeah, if it wasn't for Jet, we probably would have won. But then again, it was just... That was our own fault. We probably could have played that a little different with the triple tactics. But who knew what we were going to draw? Alright, so our hand's looking definitely playable. We've got Crusader Avermax if we want to, plus memory loss. We've got that available to us. We're going to activate Nahata. Like I said, we have Crusader Avermax or Time Thief. We have like a very versatile hand. But the thing about the Endymion line will allow us to draw. So I'll probably go that line. Because I'd prefer to draw. Because my hand's not looking too strong. So I'll just do that right now. So we'll go with that. Activate, attach, do all this stuff. Like, yeah, I could have gone into Crusader Avermax, but Crusader Avermax without like an IP isn't really actually accomplishing anything. So it's just kind of it can't be targeted and stuff, but it's not really that good. Plus, it's gonna have nothing but a memory loss backing it up. This way, I'm gonna have Time Thief plus memory loss plus this random card that we're about to draw. Feed this chain. Okay, so I'm gonna put an Ari Fire back. So I'm about to go into Time Thief, so this will be in graveyard. And, yep, Time Thief. Notice we don't draw Retrograde right now. We'll draw it later on when we don't have Time Thief or access to it. So we'll go Time Thief, then we'll set 2 and pass, and that should be decent. And then we have, of course, the follow-up if we need it. We have the follow-up for the Time Thief, the Zora. So we have 2 interruptions. We'll see maybe 3. Maybe 3 interruptions. So we'll go Time Thief. And we get a trap card. Red Reboot. Wow, that would have been great against this. So we have 3 interruptions. 3 pretty... Man. Of course. Activate. Time Thief Reader. We get Raigeki'd and Lightning Stormed and Harpy's Feather Duster so much. And he's going to Ash that. Perfect. We get... This happens to us so often. And what I think is the most frustrating thing is that these cards are legitimately not even good. They really are not even good. Like Raigeki, Lightning Storm, they're all not good. Like the good decks don't lose to them. Snake Eye doesn't lose to Raigeki. They all float through. Oh my god. You can't make this shit up. Like every episode. Like I swear to you, they're not even good cards, End Phase. They're not good cards. You could make they're terrible cards. Like they this shit's too funny. Alright. Zora, like you can't use this stuff against Labyrinth. Like you can't. It sucks against Labyrinth. It's bad against, most meta decks don't lose to that stuff. That gets summoned in defense. Let's see. Do we want to go offense or defense? I mean, not offense or defense. Do we want to? He has an Ash in graveyard. What can that really get us though? Nothing. Not a damn thing, that Ash Blossom. I mean, none of our rank 4s do anything anyway, so I think I will go ahead and go into Hita main phase 2. Just go to battle phase right now. Attack for 25. Why am I 25? Wasn't I? Oh no, I'm supposed to be I might just leave this for board presence. exactly how it is. I mean, it's not... I can go Hida right now, and it's Steel and Ash, but... Wait, I can go Hida, right. I can go Hida, and then if Hida gets destroyed by battle or card effect, I can search a barrier statue. So if he Raigekis me or Lightning Storms me again, I'm going to be able to do something. Plus, I'm going to be able to steal an Ash out of the graveyard, which is cool because we will have an extra monster next turn. So if we draw a monster, we can Synchro Summon or something with it. And if he, again, doesn't accomplish anything with his hand, we can steal another Ash Blossom next turn. Right now, I can't really go into anything. I can go. I don't have any good Link 3s yet, but this isn't too bad because, again, it's better than leaving the board as it was, because the board as it was doesn't really do anything once those monsters are on the field. And because we've already lost Time Thief, there's nothing we can do there. I don't know what my opponent's still playing. They're just... They have this guy, Mr. Staples over here. This guy's got... It's like rare... I'm dueling against like Rarity Collection 1. This guy's got nothing but staples and staples and staples. But now I see he's playing Photons. So he's going to go Trance, and we probably get OTK'd here. Yeah, he's got Trance and all this other stuff. And now we're cooked. Now we're actually cooked. You can go into a rank 4. You can just tribute Galaxy Wizard. Or I guess his effects are negated. So you can go into a rank 4. I mean, the good thing about Galaxy Eyes is it needs a couple of cards to combo off with. It's usually not one singular card that does the combo. So hopefully it destroys my monsters, and then we have Lightning Storm as a follow-up. But that's assuming I survive, which is a strong assumption. Then we can Lightning Storm Barrier Statue. But so far, I don't believe that we've actually played this out too stupidly. We've tried our best, but I mean, it's like when we're playing through Lightning Storm, Raigekis, Harpy's Feather Dusters, every duel, it's tough. It really is. Especially since, realistically, like I said before, like, they aren't good cards. They were, like, they're good for, like, sealed, right? It's good. We pulled a Lightning Storm, we're like, oh, cool, we pulled, like, but, like, in a regular situation, Raigeki, stuff like this, they're actually not good cards. They don't do anything against most meta decks. So, we'll see what our opponent's able to accomplish here. Okay, they're going to battle phase with just this stuff. Which is cool, because we've got Lightning Storm, like I said. Hida, when it gets destroyed. This is in damage step, so our opponent can't actually Ash this. I'm going to activate the effect of Hida. And we're going to add Fire Barrier Statue. And like I said, it's in damage step, so they actually can't... They can't Ash that. And then they're going to attack over this. Perfect, so our board's empty now. We have Lightning Storm plus Barrier Statue. And that's not too shabby. I don't know if they have any back row to protect themselves with, or any protection in general. I imagine they probably have some kind of protection. Here, that doesn't protect. Never mind, they can be protected. Monsters, of course. While this XYZ monster is on the field, your opponent cannot target monsters with 2,000 more attack. Also, they can be destroyed by card effects. Wonderful. Wonderful. So, I'm going to go for it anyway, but I mean, this is the end of the game. Yeah, they can't be destroyed by card effects. Pointless. And, we draw Retrograde right on time, right when we need it, as always. Yeah, I'm just going to go to battle phase and just wrap it up, because this is terrible. Yeah. Another one lost. Yep, that sucks. Unfortunate, but what can you do? We lost our boss monster, and things only got worse and worse. Alright, well, as unfortunate as this is, I actually think it's time to cut Retrograde. This card is phenomenal, but I swear to you, I don't know if it's just more unlucky or what. We draw it when we can't make a Time Thief, and when we can make a Time Thief, it's nowhere to be found. And sometimes we're in a grind game, and this card just comes up in the worst of situations. So as good as it is, I don't actually think that it has been useful in this particular deck. I actually think we need to replace it with something. There are a lot of cards that I think I'm going to go with the classics, with the Grand Horn of Heaven. I think this is useful. And also, I mean, we have Threatening Roar, stuff like that. But I think that the card that we can go with is the card that we were using prior. I was thinking about bringing back the Paleozoic Dinomischus, but I think another copy of Chalice would probably be pretty cool. Chalice has never actually legitimately disappointed me. It's been pretty good all the way through. Another card that I've been considering playing too is the Battle of Goganda, the new card that we pulled. We only have 2 protections for it, but we get light. See, here's another kind of infuriating thing. We get Lightning Stormed every single duel. Lightning Storm, Harpy's Feather Duster, all that stuff. The second I play this card, I will never get Lightning Stormed again. But this does protect from battle protection. The only issue with this card is it requires, I don't know why I didn't come up with anything that we needed there. It requires us to send Fallen of Albas cards, and we don't have any of the ones that actually like float and get us effects and, you know, help us plus. We just have like other ones, so we would need to cut things. And I'm not exactly I'm not really excited to cut anything. Like all of these cards, like, yeah, some of these cards don't come up as often as we want them to. Like, I almost never go into Brute and Force, I almost never go into the Corn Ship, but there are times where these two cards can become useful. Same thing with this, like same Psy-Frame Zeta. I mean, I can see myself going into this once in a blue. Like this, like they're utility cards. Battle of Golgonda is good because it protects. You know what? I'll try it. I'll try that instead of the. I'll try it instead of one copy of Forbidden Chalice. So I'll try that, and then I'll put in the Fallen cards, because why not, right? We always want to try new things. And this is a card that, you know, I've been talking about for a while. It's a card that is good with our deck, especially if we go first. And then we'll put 2 Springen's card. Does this search anything if it's sent? During the end phase, if this card is sent to graveyard, you can add a special summon Springen's or Fallen of Albas card. Do we have any Springen's? Alright, so in terms of Springen's card, we can add or special summon, it said. Like, what did it say? Battle of... What was I supposed to read out of this? During the end phase, if this card's in your graveyard because it was sent there, you can add to your hand a special summon Springen's monster, Fallen of Albas. So I can actually summon this big Captain Sargos guy. If this card's in your hand field, you target one XYZ monster, attach it as material. Okay, your opponent's turn. Quickly, you can detach one, destroy it. Okay, that's not bad. So that's not a bad effect. We have Sargos too, or Champion Sargos. Using one Springen's XYZ monster. Man, if only we can make a Springen's... This card is really good. Champion Sargos is really good, but if only we had a way to do it. So I don't actually think that this is worth playing. I think that's a little too much, because then we'd be playing this as a brick for the one card. See, if we had multiple Golgondas, I think that would be cool. During the end phase, if you have Fallen of Albas on your field, your graveyard special summon Springen's monster from your hand or deck. This isn't bad either. It would be cool if we had a Fallen of Albas. That would be disgusting, actually. If we had a Fallen of Albas, we could send this to the graveyard, end phase, special summon Fallen of Albas, and then use this fusion effect, the Fallen of Albas, to fuse into the other copy of the Sprine. That would be actually disgusting interruption if we ever pulled that. So I think I'm going to get rid of the Corn Ship. And honestly, I never make this dude, but technically speaking, he has more utility than some of these other cards. In this particular build, I actually don't think I make Reaper Docus very much. So I think I'll get rid of Reaper Docus. I could also get rid of Wee Witch Apprentice, which technically Wee Witch I should probably get rid of instead, because Wee Witch only works with Dark Monsters. So I think I'm going to get Reaper Docus back. There we go. We'll get him back. Reaper Docus comes back, because Wee Witch technically is only with Darks. So we do have Darks, but we also have like a lot of different attributes. So we'll try this out. We'll try the Sprine. We'll try taking out that card that keeps breaking us, the Time Thief card, that I think is good, but like, I don't know if it's just the way the game works out. Like, in theory, we should be able to make a Time Thief and set that, and that should allow us to play around things like Lightning Storm and things like Harpy's Feather Duster. But I swear to you, I don't know how it works out. But when we have Time Thief, we don't have Retrograde. When we have Retrograde, we don't have Time Thief. And then sometimes when we lose Time Thief, we draw Retro. It's like, you can't make this stuff up. So we're going to save, and we'll see how the deck goes. Alright, so we just won the coin flip, and we've already got Decisive Battle of Golgonda, which is cool. Decisive Battle of Golgonda is pretty good with the barrier statue, so I think I am actually going to use Small World. Yep, I'm going to use Small World on Tiamaton. I'm going to reveal Tiamaton. I think that's the card. We're going to banish something that has nothing in common with barrier statue. I think this guy's usually a pretty good bridge. Water, level 4, different attacks, spellcaster. That way I don't have to think too much, and I know I have more of him. Technically I'd want to draw him, but you know, he's something. I can actually, no, I can't go with this, right? Yeah, no, level 4 water, this, that. Yeah, okay, good. So we'll go with Shathana, since we won't be able to use that anyway, and then we'll search barrier statue. We have barrier statue plus Battle of Golgonda. Next turn we have Rojka plus Inari Fire. And the Inari Fire I can special summon even under barrier statue, since it is a fire monster. So let's end phase here. This is already pretty decent. Like I said, I think it would be pretty cool if we could plus off of the fact, off of some of these things. Actually, I think that, let me go to related cards real quick. I think that card is actually a fire monster, so we technically can, oh yeah, Spriggans is a fire deck. We can technically summon him under Barrier Statue, which is kind of cool. Let's see, our opponent's going to evenly matched, of course, immediately. See a Battle of Golgonda, right? It's incredible. Immediately they're like, okay, this is good. Immediately it's like, they always have Harpy's Feathers, the right Lightning Storm, Raigeki. All of a sudden, evenly matched. So that thing's going forever. Now again, Blue Eyes is a deck that doesn't have a lot of outs to Barrier Statue. I think it's only out to... Now, if he draws this deep into his deck, he'll find an out eventually. This guy drew a ton of cards. This guy drew pretty... And he just scooped it anyway. Yeah, that was pretty good. Like I said, as long as we draw Barrier Statue, we can usually beat Blue Eyes, because all they have is the Dictator of D that can get over it. All of the other cards in the deck are either 3,000 attack special summons, or the normal summons are like 300 attack. So, hopefully we can... As long as we can get to Barrier Statue, we're usually pretty good. 2 legacy tickets. Our opponent was digging pretty deep into the deck. Like I said, this is probably the only out that they've got. They're playing a very Spawn Trap card heavy version of the deck. I don't even know what's going on here. Power Stone, Tirade, True Light. Yeah, they're playing like a Trap Stun version of this deck, which actually probably is one of the better versions, like shockingly enough. Alright, let's open up a Master Pack. Let's see what we've got in here. We don't have a glow, but whatever. I'm ready to pull a Bujin card every episode. Slip of Fortune, Obsessive. This dude is good in Resonators, but not really good for us. Chronomaly, okay. Signs of Tistina, can't really use that. What is that targeting when face a monster summon? This is an effect monster, level 10-0 attack. The following effects, don't trap. Your opponent, during your opponent's turn. So this is weirdly enough kind of like very weird removal, where you generate a level 10 0 attack 0 defense monster as an effect monster, and when your opponent's monster leaves the field, this leaves the field, and when this leaves the field, your opponent's monster leaves the field. So it's like it's like really weird, I guess, removal. I don't even know. It's not like the worst in a sealed environment. It's probably not a bad card. It's a little weird. Koala, can't really use this thing. Gaga Guard, can't use this. Yeah, Gaga Monsters. And the last card is Ritual Beast. So none of these cards are really too usable for maybe the Signs of Tistina, but Obsessive. This card's good, but again, in a Synchro deck. Alright, let's open up some Legacy tickets. Hopefully we get something good out of here. I've been dying to pull something good out of a Legacy ticket, man. It's been, I want to say it's been like a month since we've gotten a useful card out of a Legacy ticket. Can't use that, can't use that. It's a Gemini card. It's been serious. Like, there's good cards in the Legacy tickets. Every Barrier Statue is amazing. What the hell is that? What is this thing? Has anybody ever seen this? What is this even from? I've never seen this card. This is like, it's got to be OCG exclusive and Ultimate Insect number 3. Looks cool, but isn't usable. Yeah, like I said, these Legacy tickets, I swear to you, they have good cards. They don't exist. Alright, we just lost a coin flip. Our hand has an Ash Blossom and an Iron Dragon Tiamaton in it. It's pretty fire. So that's pretty good. They're going to discard to draw 2, probably playing Horus. Okay. Honestly, the only other card that I can Ash and Horus is maybe the Sarcophagus. Imseti, I think I can Ash, but I don't think it's too important. The fact that he's already digging and he's got nothing going on right now. Add 1 Gold King Sarcophagus. So I gotta just hope he doesn't have Imseti. I'm gonna go ahead and risk this because he is playing a somewhat bricky deck here, and he's already gone -1. Typically, Ash Blossom is one of the better cards that you can use against trading because they've already gone -1. His deck can be a bit bricky. If he doesn't have access to Gold Sarcophagus, which is right there, it's a good situation for us. But it seems that he hard opened it anyway. Gonna discard Happy. And then he's going to send the other Doofamid or whatever. So he's got Doofamid, Happy, and he's got that guy, and he's got Catapult Turtle. Doesn't matter, random. So now he's got all 4 names, so you can summon all of them back. But with this deck, you kind of have to risk that Ash on the trade-in. Trade-in versus Ash, trade-in versus like what's that? Melody of Awakening Dragon. Like sometimes you kind of have to take that risk just because it's just dumb not to. It sucks that we don't have like a Nibiru or something, but what can you do? Zombie vampire is going to be able to mill our deck, which unfortunately doesn't actually benefit us. He's going to mill his deck and our deck and pick a monster from either deck. So he's going to mill a barrier statue. Oof. Barrier statue, there can only be one, would have been not so great because they're all different types anyway. Chow Sai, doesn't really matter. So our mills were not the end of the world there. Triglubion, Triglubion, detach. It's going to summon Hope Harbinger, I imagine. Oh no, number. I don't know why he summoned that right now, being that it is my turn. I mean, it's his turn. It's turn 1. I don't know why he summoned that. Okay, but we have Phoenix Chain anyway, so now he's going to go Ice Barrier. I didn't realize he milled that. And he's going to mill another Catapult Turtle. Is the goal to... oh, I see. He's going to tribute that in FTK us. Well, this was pretty creative. Yeah, this is pretty cool. What can you do? And he beats us. Wow, okay, that was pretty creative. I can't even be mad. I just lost the Catapult Turtle. I cannot be mad. Who would have seen that coming? Who would have seen that coming? That was actually kind of... and this guy is... Yeah, I don't even know what to say. That was pretty ingenious. That was cool. Alright, so this is what our opponent was playing. He opened really well, but... obviously, that's irrelevant. Yeah, he's playing an FTK. It's Catapult Turtle FTK with the Horus cards. Into the Void, Magical Contractor Door, Chicken Game, Walls. Yeah, this is all good. Yeah, plus Ice Barrier. This is a really cool deck. This is made me laugh for sure. And number 100 is a part of a lot of FTKs all of a sudden. I don't even know. This could have been a bot, too, for all I knew. I mean, it looked like a real person, but this could have been a bot, and it wouldn't have made it any difference. But yeah, this is kind of a cool deck. Alright, we just won the coin flip. We have enough to get to... Time Thief. Or, what's his name? He's going to have Maxib, though. Yep, there we go. Like, that ends that fun. Where's Triple Tactics Talents? Where is it? I'd love to know. I'd love to know where Triple Tactics Talents is. Triple Tactics Talents is always hiding at times like this. We'll draw it though when we're going first and we have no monster effects or anything. You know, we'll draw it. Or we'll draw it when we don't need it. Artemis. We'll see if our opponent might even ash this. Yep, they're gonna ash that. What can you do? What can you do? We'll lose that. Probably drew it off the Maxi. Activate. That sucks for sure. Draw Ferret Flames. I mean, our hand is really not that great. We think we put one of these back. I gotta just kind of hope that this is enough. I think I have to go into Time Thief because this leaving these two alone won't do anything. So yeah, we're gonna have to let our opponent draw. But technically, because they've ashed things, they've gotten back to the same card advantage they would have had if they hadn't ashed this anyway. We honestly just have to kind of hope that this Grave of the Super Giant Organism, or the Super Ancient Organism, actually just carries us across the finish line. That's our only real hope here, is that that carries us across the finish line. Because, I mean, what can you do? What can you do? It really is sad because it's like, oh, never mind. It's gonna, yep, that doesn't do anything because they're playing Exo Sisters. That really sucks. Because I swear to you, like, we play some of the stuff. There's no point to even complain about it. It's just so goofy. You can't even do anything. Yep, and they're going to full combo. So, we didn't get a trap card. We got a monster. Grave of the Super Ancient Organism does nothing in this matchup. They're going to banish like 1,000 of our cards. They're probably going to banish the Ferret Flames, if I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm just going to put Chaining off because otherwise it's going to prompt me every single time. Now they're going to go into one of the Exo Sister girls. Yep, this one. Caspabel. And this one has, if this card is summoned, detach, add an Exo Sister card. Not much I can do there. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Summon from the... It's going to add, what's her name? Martha. Yep, Martha's going to summon. Alright, so now he's going to go into the Michaelis. Detach, add an Exo-Sister Spell Trap. Rip. And then you can target a card, banish this, so he's going to banish our Grave. I'll just activate it, why not? Might as well. Gotta get my dailies, I guess. Might as well get my dailies, so we're going to banish, he's going to banish that. I'm going to lose that forever. I mean, at least he didn't banish this other one. This one actually was somewhat useful, the Ferret Flames. But I don't know how useful Ferret Flames is even going to be by the end of this. Yeah, I don't even know. I just need my opponent to do as much damage to me as possible. And that's probably our best bet. Yep, he's going to use Pax. He's going to add Stella. This guy's been comboing off, on and on. I'm going to detach 2 to go into the huge girl, the Magnifica. And this one banishes a card too. He's not going to go banishing Time Thief, he's going to banish this card, of course. This banishes for cost. He's probably going to have an Ash Blossom, because this is an Exo-Sister player. Oh, never mind, he doesn't. So we're going to detach. We're going to lose our Ferret Flames, which is a good card. But it's not every single turn, by the way. Once per turn, quick effect. He's got, yeah. He's going to go with this. Honestly, I don't think we're winning this game. This is over. I'm not beating them with this low in card advantage. All right, so you notice something funny? Ever since I took out Time Thief Retrograde, I've been opening enough to make a Time Thief every single duel. Like, did you notice that? Ever since I took that out? Isn't that amazing? I think we actually just go Roachka here. Yeah, literally every duel now we have enough to make a Time Thief. We're going to go Roachka, draw a card. I don't know what our opponent's playing. They're playing 3 different things going on here in terms of mates. So they're going to give us some kind of a card. I'll see what it is. We had enough to go into a, what's his name, Crusadia too. But again, turn 1 Crusadia, follow up with Fiendish Chain. It's usually not going to be enough to do anything. We're going to get an Ogre. Pretty useless. But, I mean, it's a free card. I can't really complain. So we're going to special summon out Nefariousness and go into a Time Thief. Like I said, every game, I think, ever since I've taken out Retro, they're going to max C. Yeah, this game is legitimately, like, actually starting to get a little bit on my nerves. Whenever we draw tactics, we can't use it. It's a disaster. Okay. We'll just end here. We'll just end here on the Time Thief. We have Fiendish Chain. We have Fiendish Chain, and we hope we get something good off of our opponent's turn, off our opponent's deck with the Time Thief. That's probably our best bet. We'll see what they're playing. It's probably something. Gamma. I guess we activate Time Thief Redoer. Okay, fine. We'll activate it, even though he'll still be able to use Gamma to negate the effect. Anyway, but whatever. We'll at least put him all the way over here, so he perhaps will come back. And we'll obviously that effect's negated, but I mean he's in the banish, probably not getting a card now anyway. Now he's up on advantage. He's gonna go into the Excel Synchro Stardust, and he's gonna be able to go off of that. I actually think I Fiendish Chain this, because if I don't Fiendish Chain this, he's gonna summon Gamma back, and he's gonna go into a Amburon de Fleur. So this is actually kind of a crazy card that, like, he got all of this off of a hand trap that prevented our Time Thief from being a relevant card. It's just a hand trap that got him to possibly a Baron. Now he's got the Makenko cards. Wonderful. And these cards, I've beaten Makenko one time ever, and I probably was a fluke. I really don't have a way to legitimately beat this deck, because I can't commit anything to the board, because I don't have, once they set up the monster that can't be targeted, can't be destroyed, the spell card that can't be, like, once they can't be destroyed by battle, I take battle damage, like, once they set that up, I have nothing to really do here. This has been a really, really slow start to an episode, and it's not like, it's actually been kind of outrageous. So he's going to equip that Axe of Fools to Stardust Synchro, which he can't attack with anyway. He's going to set and end phase. Okay. Time Thief returns. At least we have Time Thief against the Mekanko, which isn't too bad. Yeah, Time Thief against Mekanko is not bad because he can make himself disappear. Barrier Statue is decent against Mekanko because it shuts off a lot of their stuff, but they can get to the Fire Girl, which is still pretty good for them. We're going to get a monster, which is pretty ideal. I actually don't even know where to go next here. Yeah, I legitimately do not know where to go. I can't get over this dude's 35. I actually think we go Goblinberg, Special out, Barrier Statue. If he lets us. If he has Max C, then he has Max C. What can I do? Barrier is pretty decent against Mekanko because, like I said, the only one that they can really summon is the... I'll actually summon this in defense right here. And I think we legitimately just pass here. I can't get over this. I cannot. And he didn't ash us. He used the other thing on us. He used Gamma, and Gamma's not a fire monster, so I can't even like use Heated to bring it back or anything. Our opponent's going to use Axe of Fools to inflict 500 to himself. Which is cool with me. And then we go Time Thief. And we're going to attach a Max C and a D Shifter. Wow. Some great cards. So he's going to add a Mekanko card. That's cool. Like I said, we are like our setup's not bad. Goblinberg isn't too bad to have on board here, because Goblinberg is yeah, it's a pretty solid card to keep on board because it has 0 defense, so it protects our life points from Mekankos, but at the same time it doesn't do too much. So this one is the, I think this is the one that steals, especially when Mekanko monster from here in their deck with a different name than the equip monster equipped to it. He's going to equip that to our Barrier Statue. Okay. That's fine. No, what's unfortunate is that like I said, there is a barrier. There is a Mekanko monster that is a fire monster. Yeah, it's gonna return that to the hand. Add 1 Mekanko spell. Like I said, the good thing is Goblinberg is 0 defense, so at least that is pretty good. And we can make Time Thief disappear anytime we want to, as long as they don't have Ash Blossom. They're gonna add the Mekanko trap. We have this girl too, the Hare, the Sword Mekanko. We actually have that. He's going to normal summon the Ahsoka Pillar. This card is summoned. Add 1 equip spell from your deck to your hand. The attack is changed to defense position. I think we actually... Have we pulled this card? Or I don't even know what this is. Why this looks familiar to me. I don't know why, but I've read this. Take 2,000 if it's destroyed by battle cry. Why does this look familiar? Do we have this? Oh, it's affiliated with this whole Triangle Zero thing. Yeah, we pulled a card affiliated with this last time. I don't remember what we pulled. Our opponent's going to torpedo. I'll be honest with you, I didn't see that coming. This is going to allow him to draw. Yeah, draw, detach, draw. And he's going to go into the armored XYZ line. And that is annoying, I'm not going to lie. This armored XYZ line is very good. Fortress, and then he's going to go into level 7 that steals and attaches. Search armored XYZ cards. I'll be honest with you, I did not see that coming right now. Armored XYZ. We've been playing like pretty much all meta except for that like Blue Eyes. Like when I say meta, I mean like pretty decent decks. Like this is a pretty decent deck. It's Mekanko with the armored XYZ engine. Like this is a pretty good deck. This isn't like garbage like we usually play against. This is half decent. And this card's pretty good too. Yeah, this card's definitely pretty good. The armored XYZ, the one that steals. So you're gonna equip something. Alright, let me read this. Once per turn, you can target one. Once per turn, if an equipped card becomes equipped to a monster you control, you can attach 1 monster your opponent controls as material. Is that like an activated effect, or I'll just activate Time Thief now. So I don't know if that's like an activated effect that I can respond to or not, but regardless, I kind of have to detach anyway. Sometimes there's like weird continuous effects, so I'll just do that now. And it's fine if he actually takes the monster, if he attaches it. Oh, it is an activated effect, so I could have just saved the Time Thief, but it's fine. Because this is going to attack, but, I mean, I was going to take this damage regardless. Now he's going to use the Armored XYZ, attach that 2500. Caliburn or double-edged sword. Yep, and I lost. So I would have lost regardless because they would have just attacked with this and attack with that, but we lost anyways. But yeah, this has been a rough night. We just keep playing against really actually competent decks. Alright, we just lost the coin flip again. We've got 2 hand traps, so I guess that's pretty positive. They're playing something with Tour Guide, which can mean a million different things. Ash is usually pretty good against Tour Guide, or the decks that... This is usually the right card to hit. I'm going to say I probably do this. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and Ash Blossom here. It's usually pretty good, because this is the thing that's tough about Master Duel. It's a kind of a turn 1 situation. It's like a game 1 situation, so it's not like game 2. I would have seen what, like, he could be playing Lair of Darkness. He could be playing, see, like Dark World. There's so many different decks that this could have been Unchained. This could have been Dark World. This could have been Pure Burning Abyss. Like, I don't know what he's playing. So in a lot of cases, Tour Guide, ashing a Tour Guide is phenomenal. But in this situation, it's kind of not so great. He's going to summon Snow. Bestial Magnet's decent against... Bestial Magnet's decent against Dark World, because I can banish Grapha out of the graveyard eventually when they get to it. But like I said, it's just... This is the kind of infuriating thing. You're always in a game 1 situation, so you don't really know what's good to banish and what's good to ash. He's going to add Genta, which is... This card is actually really good against Bestial Magnema, because if this is banished and you control a Dark World card, you can special summon this card. So, yeah, I can actually banish this now while he does not control a Dark World card, and that will prevent it from coming back. But, yeah, I could do that. And then he'll have the field spell, and he'll banish and draw 1. But he won't be able to bring back Genta. Now the difficulty is if he can get into a... I'm going to save it. I think Grapha's the better card to do this against. Because like I said, yeah, Grapha's probably better. Because that'll let him like draw and then discard a Fiend. So you can activate that and then banish and discard a Fiend. Yeah, I think it's fine. He's going to banish Genta. So I'll be able to special summon this back and then... draw and discard a Fiend. Yeah, he's gonna Grapha. That's the perfect card to do that with. So Grapha's gonna activate. Grapha's mandatory. I'm gonna do the effect on the Grapha after resolution. It's gonna summon back the Genta, and now we're gonna activate the Bestial Magnamut because I'm not trying to deal with Grapha. So now I'm gonna banish Grapha. Grapha's a summoning condition. So I can't really, and he's going to Maxius anyway. Graph is a summoning condition, so I can't really do anything too crazy against Grapha. I can't, like, later on, he can just use it, and there's nothing I can do about it, so I'll summon it right down the middle. He'll draw 1 more, and Bestial Magnum will use the effect to search, and we'll get either Tiamatron or the Dragon. It's going to ash us anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now, what this does show us is that his hand is a little bit weak. I don't know what his last card is, but he has essentially 3 monsters here and a field spell. So I don't know how far he can get with that. He can make Link 3-ish, but it's not like his. He has all different levels. He's got 3 monsters, and I think some of them, yeah, this gets banished when it leaves the field, so that's gone forever. Munkbreaker can summon back Tour Guide. I guess he can make a Link something. I mean, he can't use this as Link material. The turn it's Link summoned, so that's not happening. He just discarded another Grapha. Wonderful. Which means our Bestial Magnum gets rocked. Now he can do... I did not expect another Grapha, I'll be honest with you. I did not expect another Grapha. So now he can bring back Grapha. I try to play around this, but he did what he did. Now he's going to discard, because that's not once per turn. Okay, he's going to go into Nightmare Phoenix, which is... Why would you go into a Nightmare Phoenix? I don't know what happened there. Maybe, I think he tried to go into an IP and he misclicked. That was a dramatic end. Alright, so we've got 2 legacy tickets and a Hippo Shinnigan. Alright, this is what our opponent's playing. He's playing the Dark World deck. Pretty, like, this is like almost like too standard. It's like the most... he had to have been trying to go into an IP and accidentally clicked on Nightmare. That's definitely what happened. Because even in the row that they're lined up in, this is like right next to each other. 100%. If I had to bet my money, he accidentally clicked the wrong card. But this is like the most standard build of this deck I've ever seen. This looks like almost a structure deck. Like there's no spice whatsoever. This is something that you would like expect Konami to like have for like a what is that thing called? Like a sample deck, or like a loner. This looks like a loner deck. Like this doesn't have anything different about it. It's like exactly a Dark World loner deck. All right, let's open up this master pack, which is not glowing, but whatever. We've got a lot of rares that we need to pull, especially that Earth monster that is what's the Earth monster? The Earth monster that always asks us to pop Nefariousness, dude. Rose, we got another one. Infernal Prodigy, okay. We've got our 5th copy of Miracle Rupture. 5 repeat cards. Terrors of Underroot is kind of a whatever card. Soaring Eagle of the Land, and this is a great name, but not a great card. Cosmo Light Sword. We do have Cosmos. Equipped to a Cosmo Psychic Monster, which is the little monsters. Gains 500 attack defense. It can make it 2 attacks on monsters. And it does piercing, which is not great, being that the strongest monster is like 1900 attack. Discard Sent from field to graveyard, paid 100, add this to your hand. Not bad recursion. Yeah, the card's not good. And Rosaria. This is also not a very great card either. So that's unfortunate. That was really like a super dud pack. And like I said, this is our 5th copy of this card. 5th copy of this card. That is insane. Rose is cool because now we have multiple rays, multiple roses. We have not Kagari, the one that attacks directly. Not Shizuku, whatever her name is. Hayate. We have Hayate, and we have Striker Mobilize Engage, which is the best card in the archetype. Alright, let's open up these legacy tickets. Maybe we'll get something useful out of here, because our other pulls have been terrible. Our game luck has been unreal, because if it's not a Lightning Storm, it's a Harpy's Feather Duster. If it's not one thing, it's another. Turtle Bird. Swing of Memories is normal support. It's not, like, bad, but it's not good either. Yeah, we do have a normal monster deck, but I remember when I made it, just wasn't enough, because all it really did was just make, like, Crusade Avermax occasionally. Can't do anything with that. And DNA Checkup. Okay, that is an incredibly weird card, so that takes so much setup. It takes so much setup. Your opponent declares 2 attributes, and if they get them, either one of them right, that's just not good. Alright, so we just won this coin flip. It's actually pretty good. We got Cashier Ogre and Time Thief, essentially, which is pretty nice. Yeah. It is, like I said, it's funny that we are now able to summon Time Thief every single duel all of a sudden. But, whatever. We're gonna go ahead, Artemis, and activate Zora, and summon out Witch of the Black Forest. Right there. It would be cool if we could link it away and do something with it, but Time Thief is just better in this situation. And we get to search, plus we get to special Time Thief. And the next turn we actually have a pretty cool combo. We have Dragudis and Endymion, which is pretty nice actually, as we can pop and then search. So we'll go there. We'll set Judgment. I think we just pass on that. It's not the best board in the world, but it's definitely not bad. It's definitely not a bad board. Yeah, without a doubt, it's a playable board. And then we've got Time Thief, Ogre, are definitely a good combo. So we'll grab. I have not played against this deck in a million years. This deck plays like 4 monsters, like maybe 6 monsters, and we get a monster. But this is well, then again, we're on Master Duel, so I don't know what version they're playing, but typically this plays like, and they've got the time tearing. That definitely sucks. Yeah, we got the Maiden underneath. Like I said, this deck plays like no monsters. Like the fact that we got monsters is shocking. But then again, like who knows what version they're playing? They could be playing it with some weird deck. They could be playing mostly monsters. I don't know what the hell's going on. We do have Judgment, so if they summon... they don't have Masterpiece anymore, but they have the old Masterpiece, the one that's like unaffected by the 3 things that you tribute. So they've got that thing. We'll see what they do. Seems like they're just setting, probably, if I'm being honest, probably a bunch of Floodgates. Zodiacs. This guy loved 2017. That's fine. I'll just let that slide. If he goes into a Zeus, then I'll negate it. But obviously, I mean, like you could obviously go into a Zodiac and then to a Zeus. But if we're being honest, Zeus isn't even really that scary right now because Zeus is actually going to hurt them just as much as it hurts us. They've got 3 set cards, so I'm not too stressed about Zeus. Alright, so he's going to activate Grave Robber's Retribution. During the standby phases, inflict 100 to your opponent's life points for each monster that has been removed from play, which is 0. Skill Drain, okay, that'll do something. That I may actually negate, because if he's playing True Dracos, he can get rid of Skill Drain anytime he needs to, but we can't. We have no out to Skill Drain. So I think I'm going to go ahead and Solemn Judgment this Skill Drain. I know it seems like crazy, but I don't know what his last card's going to be, but I feel like I need to Solemn Judgment this Skill Drain. Because otherwise we just get everything turned off. And like, yeah, we have a lot of damage on board, but once he starts summoning those True Dracos, I'm just going to get cooked completely. Did I get a monster again? I did. It's a Necroface. Okay. Alright, so then we'll go Endymion. We'll start playing with Endymion. Thank God we got rid of Skill Drain, because then this would have been turned off too, and this would have been turned off, and this would have been turned off. He's playing a lot of spells and traps, but we shall see what we'll get under... Oh my God. Torrential Tribute. What are the chances? Torrential Tribute. Alright. That really sucks. Doesn't matter who I detach, but everyone's getting destroyed anyway. At least we've got him coming back. That actually does suck. So we just pass here. I mean, it's a low resource game, and we have a Time Thief in loop, and he's got this card that's doing essentially nothing, and then he's drawing 2 cards a turn. I forgot. This is bad. Yeah, this is bad. 2 cards a turn sucks. Get a trap card this time, which means we can't dodge anything. So whatever happens, happens. We just kind of take a massive L here, whatever happens. We can put this back, but I mean, like, what the hell does that being put back even do? This card sucks. I mean, the best thing that putting this card back does is that he draws it later, or we take it off the top of the Time Thief so we can bounce another card later. That's about it. Alright, he's going to go to end phase with 1 card. I am not going to use Time Thief. I actually want to get a monster this time around off the top of his deck with Time Thief. I would love to get a monster. So we'll activate Time Thief, because then if he's got like some weird card, yeah, what is that, a monster? If he's got some weird card, we can bounce. I think we just normal goodies and just go to battle, and if he's got Mirror Force, it's actually better for us if this gets popped. So we'll just go to battle phase and start attacking for some amount of damage here. Like I said, if he's got Mirror Force, I'm not even stressing about that. I can put this on top of his deck, and I can dodge it. This gets popped, I get the search. And next turn, he's guaranteed to draw this, which is a useless card. So I hope it's a Mirror Force. No, it's not. Okay, yeah, like I said, I was hoping and praying and crossing my fingers that was going to be a Mirror Force. It is a Mirror Force. It's a Blazing Mirror Force. So we are going to actually activate the Time Thief Redoer right now. And we are not going to Ash our own Time Thief Redoer. So we'll activate both effects of Time Thief Redoer. So we'll detach, and we'll detach Mirror Force, and we're going to put this on the top of his deck so he draws it again because it's not doing anything. This will get destroyed. We'll both take some damage, and I'll get the search in the end phase. And I do not want to Ash my own card. So now we go to main phase 2, and we just Fiendish Chain and pass the Fiendish Chain. So at least we won't die if he attacks us. Got multiple effects going off that. We've got Time Thief coming back, and we have Ragudi searching anything, which in this case, He doesn't seem to have any graveyard small trap card effects, so I don't think... Well, actually, if he starts going into True Draco stuff, then he will have graveyard effects. So we may want to negate them. But he's drawing nothing next turn anyway, so I'm not really too stressed. So right now, I just need the advantage. So I'll take the Magistus. Yeah, he's literally drawing the card he already had, so I don't care about what he draws right now. Oh, but he draws 2. Damn it, I was forgetting. Stupid time-tearing Morganite. Yeah, we'll go Time Thief Redoer. Hopefully we get something useful. That card is really evening out this game, because in theory I really should be winning. But the time-tearing is just disgusting. That card is so good. That's one of those cards that's just like they printed and it really hasn't found a home in a meta deck, but in all of these like weird rogue decks, that card is actually disgusting. Alright, so our opponent's going to tribute that to summon Dynamite Knight. When your opponent activates a card or effect. Dynamite Knight is pretty good, so you got to be very careful with Dynamite Knight. Because he can get over Time Thief, and also he can search, so... If we play this outright, we can do some Marincess Seahorse. What in the world is going on? Marincess Seahorse. We do have one interruption, but Marincess Seahorse was a crazy revelation here. Marincess Seahorse. I mean, we do have some interruptions, and by some I mean Phoenix Chain and Ash Blossom, but that was... I don't even know what. During the main phase, except to turn this card sent to the graveyard, banish this card from your graveyard, special summon Water Monster from your hand. To a zone, a Marincess Link Monster points to. Okay. Okay, that's not even a bad effect. He's going to link probably into Blue Slug. Target one Marincess Monster in your graveyard. I did not see this coming at all. And he does get to... Man, this is annoying. This is actually legitimately annoying. I can negate this with Fiendish Chain, but... I mean, this is a monster that's coming back no matter what I do anyway. So if I negate it, he'll bring it back with its own effect. Alright, yeah, I'm going to let that through. He's going to target the Seahorse. He's going to target to add that back to his hand. Which is actually fine. Yeah, it's fine. If it was Ashable, I would have done it, but obviously it wasn't Ashable. And he already normal summoned. That card was better off in the graveyard, so I don't even know why he added that back to the hand. I don't know if he's got the combos right. End of main phase. Okay, we're going to let him get to end phase. Okay, I did not expect that. So now we're going to go Time Thief Redoer in order to draw a card. We're going to detach Dark Hole. We're going to draw. That did not even trigger. Well, he didn't trigger it, but yeah, this activates in the next chain maybe. So that's fine. Our opponent's going to end phase. And Small World. What does Small World get us to? So first things first, let's Time Thief, see what we're playing with right now. Another spell. So let's, I mean, I guess we just do that now. We don't have any more dodges, no more monster dodges. He doesn't seem to be searching off of this, so I don't even know if he's got spawn trap cards available for that or not. What does Small World really get us right now? Actually, Small World pops this column if we go to, what's his name? So I think we'll do that. So we'll go Small World. And if we pop that column, I think we can actually perhaps win this duel. Yeah, we can. I pop this column, but then I don't have an out to this dude. How do I out that guy? Do I have any rank 4s that out him? I don't think so. Actually, I mean, I have rank 4s that out him, but not really all that great. Alright, so I think I'm going to go for the slightly longer game. I'm going to get rid of the Ash Blossom, and damn, I just realized, how do I even get to? I'll go, I don't think I can get to what I want to get to here, but I'll go Barrier Statue. I'll banish one of those, and I think my best bet here is to get the Tiamaton, and with Tiamaton I can just pop this column. Problem is getting over the Dynamite Knight. He's like a little bit of a disturbance. He's a little bit of a disturbance, but not too much. So we'll summon this right here, and we'll pop this column. We'll see what he's got. Okay, that was another time-tearing Morganite, nothing to worry about. So we'll summon Goblinberg out. Activate that effect. He always got in hand as that Sea Angel or whatever, so I'm not too worried. So we'll special summon this out. And now we can activate and connect. This one's just this. This is a lot of attack too. This stupid Dynamite Knight, 2,500. It is kind of frustrating that we have no way to get over a 2,500 attack monster. This is a weird card that never comes. I know he's got a monster in hand, so he can just discard that to protect that anyway. I can actually steal his monster with Geonator Transverser. I just realized that. I can do that. That's probably my best bet, is to steal his monster with Geonator Transverser. Which I probably will do, but let's activate the Magistus right now to pop and draw a card. So we'll pop plus draw Chthana. I'd rather keep the Chthana. Man, the Floodgate's not bad, but I actually think Chthana might be better to keep. Chthana doesn't really do anything, it's just a level 4. And he's playing True Dracos to some degree. I don't know to what degree. So I don't know how useful they are. Yeah, I think I'll just keep the body. I'll just get rid of the Grave of the Super Ancient Organism, and I'll just keep the Chthana. And now we will special summon out the Geonator Transverser. Actually, I don't even need to summon Geonator Transverser. I have the game on board here. I don't need to do that. I actually will just go into Diamond Direwolf and win the game. I'll just go this plus this here. Go into the Diamond Direwolf. I'll just activate Diamond Direwolf. Detach and then just pop itself, pop his monster, and that should be game on board. So we'll just pop both of these and enter the battle phase. That should be enough to just win here. Unless he's got some crazy card out of nowhere that activates in his deck. That is the game. So it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. We won that one. I was just like brainstorming a little too much there. In reality, we had the game the whole time. Alright, so we've got one legacy ticket and another target for Ready Fusion and some gems. Alright, our opponent's deck was very interesting. He's got 2 Marincess monsters in the entire deck. I don't know why those are in there. He's got some Zodiacs, but only 3, and it's Bunny Blast, nothing else. I guess he makes Borbo with it and then attacks directly. No Zeus. No Zeus. Access Code Talker. I have no idea how you summon Access Code Talker on any of this. He's got some True Dracos, but no True Draco spell or trap cards to search with the True Dracos. He just summons the True Dracos. He's got the typical noob stuff, which is the Dark Hole, Right Geki, Harpy's Feather Stitch. I'm shocked he didn't open against us. And then, like the level 2 noob with the Torrentials and the Mirror Forces and stuff like that. Very interesting deck, I'll say that. Very interesting. Okay, let's open up a Master Pack. Let's see what we've got in here. I accidentally actually opened these on my main account because I'm so used to clicking this. This card's okay for an Umi deck, but we can't really use it. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, Supreme King, can't do anything, got that already. I got that on the first episode, actually. Shiranui Style, I can't really do much with this. Zora Strike, I mean, it's again, we just don't have any Utopias, and then we've got the Plunder Patrol, Matey, can't really use that, but yeah, we just 2 new cards, 3 new cards, really nothing. Let's see what we've got here. We've got Valiance Wave. I can't imagine we can use this card in any way. We don't have too many Valiance cards. So, yeah, this was another dud. Nothing in this one. Alright, let's open up this Legacy ticket. I opened Legacy tickets on my main account. Oh my god, my pulls were so good. I got like 3 Barrier Statues. Can't use that. And I got Larvae Moth. Literally unusable, but they're all Dual Monsters cards, which are kind of cool looking. Yeah, I got like 3 Barrier Statues, Summon Limit. Like, I got the most insane cards ever. Got a Royal Rare. I don't know why on this account. It's just the Legacy tickets have just plunged. They've gone absolutely downhill. I do like these artworks though. Like, I like old Yu-Gi-Oh artworks. They're like very cool. This looks like a Pokemon, and this just looks cool. It's just a generic background, the darkness. It looks really cool, but we cannot use these cards. All right, we just won the coin flip, and again we have a way to get the Time Thief, but we did not. This should be good though. You know, Time Thief. We can go Time Thief or yeah, we'll go. We'll make the Time Thief. So we'll summon the Zora. Equip to itself, obviously. We'll equip this one, so we'll save the Artemis for later. And we'll special summon out the Endymion. Actually, no, I'll special summon out the Chaosai instead of the Endymion. I'll just save the Endymion for next turn if we need to. Then we'll just go Time Thief, Broken Line, and Solemn Judgment. It's pretty decent, so we'll go. We have a couple of interruptions here. We've got 2 interruptions, and Time Thief will do something. I don't know what yet. We have 2 interruptions, and then follow-up is Endymion. It's pretty decent. Endymion with the search and the draw. It's pretty good. Alright, standby phase. We're going to activate Endymion. I just find it still hilarious that pretty much every single game after we took out the Time Thief retrograde, we've summoned Time Thief. Almost every single game. I think that's just... I think it's hilarious. It's unbelievable. And it's not like we replaced monsters. We replaced other spawn trap cards, and every single game, it literally is insane. It's like unbelievable that this went the way that it did. All right, so we've got Monster Reborn underneath. That could mean absolutely anything. Our opponent's playing a 59 card deck. Why 59? I don't know. Could they not find one more card? Who knows? Let's see. They're playing Dogmatica with this dude. And, alright, I guess we're playing as Dogmatica. I guess it's some kind of a pure Dogmatica. I don't know what. It's a lot of decent pure Dogmatica. Dogmatica has a lot of good cards, actually. There's a lot of underrated cards in Dogmatica, and now we're seeing a Sword Soul card drop onto the field. That's weird. I didn't expect that. Sword Soul and Dogmatica in the same deck. I mean, maybe he's playing like one of those like 60 card. I've seen this is like kind of like a for fun deck, but it's kind of how you can play like Tier Element with Kashtira, with the other one, the one that Synchro summons, the Visa Starfrost deck. But basically, you can mix all the decks. I've seen people actually mix Fallen of Albaz with Dogmatica, with Sword Soul, because they all are somewhat linked by the Ecclesias and the by the Ecclesias. They're all kind of linked. They all have their own special Ecclesia that all do certain things. So I guess we'll see what they do. They search the one that when a monster's banished. This guy, when a monster's banished, they searched this dude. Gonna activate Branded Fusion, and I'm 1000% going to Broken Line that Branded Fusion. That is the easiest Broken Line I've ever done. It's the easiest negate I've ever had to do. It's crazy though. It's 59 card deck to open both Sword Soul Emergence and Branded Fusion, 2 really good starters for both of those archetypes. It's pretty crazy. And Branded Fusion is limited to 1. So he's going to gain 600, right? Was that what he does? Target when face a monster in the field, special summon. This card gains 600, targeted monster loses 600. Okay, I mean, that's not the end of the world. I don't really care. If he tries to attack, I'll just banish and just take 24. I mean, he can technically Ashes here, but we'll see if he does. I mean, it's a 59 card deck. Does he have the Ash is the question. So we'll detach. I guess not. Detach Chaosai. And we'll draw. Goblin-Berg's pretty cool. So we can go Endymion. We'll take 24. 24 is whatever. And now he'll activate because we banished the monster. And I should have known. It's my fault because he searched that. And I mean, I was going to lose my Time Thief. So I kind of. This is fine. Like I said, I wasn't going to lose my Time Thief. He does get to summon the Abyss, but he summons it in defense. So it's not like he's attacking. And now we'll take 24, which was fine. We're going to take 24. Now, is this a quick effect? If a monster, you can target one monster. It's not a quick effect. So if I make Suship, I attack over this, I can destroy this card. Unless that's somehow permanent, then is that? No, it's not. Okay, it's not permanent. Sometimes weirdly things are permanent. Okay, so we've got Endymion, Goblin-Berg. I think we do for sure go Goblin-Berg into Endymion. We got another spell, which I'll actually use this now because it's not like Time Thief has the protection effect on it anyway, or the banish until the end phase. So we might as well just do that now. Tiamaton. Tiamaton is definitely interesting. Unfortunately, we aren't lined up very well on any of the columns, but it's actually not the end of the world because we can line up very well on one of the columns whenever we want to because we can use Endymion. So we'll just put this dude here, activate immediately, see if our opponent has anything. They don't seem to. Summon Endymion right here. We'll activate Endymion. Now we can search. We will be able to summon the Iron Dragon, which is cool. So we'll go with this. Summon, search for regular Endymion. Now let me read this. If a monster is banished, you can special summon this card. Okay, if this card is special summoned, target a field spell. That's all it does. Okay. So we can pop this and we don't have to concern ourselves with anything. So now we'll activate the Iron Dragon Tiamaton. I mean, we can pop the face down too. No, we gotta pop this. We'll pop this here. Pop that. And then we'll go and use the Endymion to draw a card. See, now we're kind of just digging for... I can put Endymion back because we don't have any more targets anyway. So he's just doing nothing. So we'll just put that back. And I think we go with Suship here. Suship's pretty cool. I would have gone into Boral Sword, but I actually don't think that in this game state Boral Sword is too good. So I think we do just go for Suship. We'll use this plus this. Right there. And we still have Judgment to back ourselves up with, which is pretty cool. And now we can just go to battle phase. And attack. Does this have an effect where it can't be destroyed by a monster special summon with the extra deck? Yeah, I think we just activate the effect and pop it. We just pop this. And then we hope this isn't an Ecclesia. Yeah, I should have read that. I should have just attacked Ukobek, that dude. I should have just attacked him with Iron Dragon. But it's fine because this guy bailed us out anyway. But yeah, actually that wouldn't have been any worse anyway. Yeah, it doesn't matter that I did that. Let's proceed to the end phase. It's not like the end of the world because I attacked it and then I popped it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Our opponent's down to 2 cards. I don't think I know any of them. I didn't even read this. The wand. Equipped to a spellcaster. It's an interesting card. Alright, so Time Thief will get a monster Ecclesia, which would have been a pretty good draw for him. I probably would have Judgmented Ecclesia if he normal summoned an Ecclesia, because Ecclesia is pretty sick. That I'm not too concerned about because I can dodge a Time Thief. That I'm not really concerned about either because I have Judgment. So I either I think he's setting cards for clout. It's over. I think he's just bluffing us. He doesn't have anything. Time Thief. No, I don't want to use Time Thief. Yeah, it's over. I think we've got this one wrapped up. Ferret Flames. We'll go Time Thief just in case. Just in case things get ugly here. Get another monster. An Ecclesia. One of the 2 Ecclesias. I think we just normal summon out this Witch of the Black Forest and we just go to battle phase, honestly. I'm just going to start attacking. If he has traps or something, we'll find out. But usually when people set a bunch of cards like that, it usually means that they don't have anything left. If they activate anything, we have Judgment anyway. So I'm not too stressed, regardless. Alright, they're going to activate Dimensional Wall. Which, honestly, I have enough damage without a 22-11 is still enough. So I actually am perfectly fine with that. I'm not going to activate... Well, it'd be dumb to activate Judgment because I take more damage if I activated Judgment anyway. But I guess I would be doing the damage. But this is gonna... This is still enough damage on board because this is 32 and 11. I mean 22 and 11. So this should be game. If it's not, we have Judgment. Oh yeah, we still won. Okay, perfect. So clean game there. Yeah, we stopped the branded fusion, and we won. Let's see, 1 legacy ticket. All right, this is what our opponent was playing. This is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Alexandrite I don't even know where to start. Every dogmatic card. Alexandrite Dragon, Dark Lord, Zorora, our boy, is in here. Taya, Ecclesia. He's got the Strategist. He's only playing 1 copy of the Emergence. Obviously 1 brand fusion wherever it is. Yeah. Dimensional Fissure. This is a very, like, I don't even this, like usually when you see like anime decks and they're kind of goofy looking, you're like, okay, this is an anime deck. It's probably a kid. But like this isn't. I don't think this is a kid. This is a goofy deck. This has to be somebody who plays, you know, like and understands the modern game, because this is a fairly modern archetype. And they just didn't go on YouTube. They didn't look up any deck profiles. They just did their own thing, and I kind of respect it. All right, let's open up a master pack. Hopefully we get something, please, something good. Even if it's a common, even if it's a rare, please. Something new, something good. Can't use that. I don't think that I can use that. Yeah, Mythical Beast, can't do that. Guard, can't really do anything with that. Yeah, can't do anything with that. This is an Ice Barrier card. I don't think I even need to read that. The Gizmek cards are decent. While 6 or more cards are banished, normal summon this card without tributing. That requires 6 cards to be banished. We only have really Dimensional Fissure. Heliosphere Dragon. Your opponent has 4 cards. That is a very specific floodgate. I don't think we're going to be able to use that. Guardian. Chaos. That sucks without that rod. And TG Cyber Magician. Terrible pulls. Absolutely horrific. Okay, final pack of the episode. Hopefully, please get something good. My legacy packs have been garbage, and it doesn't seem to stop. And Cuban. That is a weird looking card. And a shitty effect. Decent defense, though. And then Wood Remains. That is terrible. Like I said, my main account, I've been pulling the greatest legacy ticket pulls. I might start saving them to the end of the episode, because when I open them one by one, it seems like they suck. But when I save them, sometimes in a big group, or maybe I'll save them until I get 100 or something, because it's been horrific with these legacy tickets. I don't think we've pulled a good card out of legacy tickets seriously in like 20-30 episodes. Like, I don't even remember the last card I pulled that I was like, oh, this is usable. Hopefully that turns around for the better.